saying I need my frames rate. I gotta look this shit up. What is this? Let's see. That's why niggas always get burned in the slot. Cause I gotta have this nigga playing slot. Okay. That's no. Nah, it's gonna be cheap. This is my last game before my own goal. Come on,
And the Canes will put total effort.
Take a rip ski from me.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. A first down for the offense. They'll run it to the right side.
oh my God.
He'll be
Wow.
stopped at the 27, but it's a 15-yard gain. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him and tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
They'll go to the ground. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Shuck. Trying to get to it. It's complete to the left.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
Off the RPO, over the right, looking for the first. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the first down. Need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
Alabama rolling quickly downfield, set up with another first down. Feeling some heat. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good too. The most you can get to it, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
They'll run the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
And he didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge. And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run out to the catch, so easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to push.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
From that spot on the field, this is the area that we expert commentators call no man's land. So the call makes sense.
You have to go for it. You're in a situation where you're in field goal range for maybe elite kickers, but dude, go for it. You're not going to have anything to lose. Field position will still be okay. You got to go for it in these situations.
Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Gets it out quickly. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
That's the end of the first quarter with the game
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and this quarterback's got to know that this isn't practice. This isn't back with his QB. He's not trying to throw around brooms or around big bags. That is an arm attached to a body that bench presses 500 pounds. He's got to do better.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got him in the flat. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Complete and looking for enough for the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set, why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
4th and goal from the 2. Can they finish this drive?
I better fucking score. I mean, I better stop.
Someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's 4th down, and this offense is going to stay on the field and keep the kicker on the sidelines. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Fires into the end zone.
Thank you.
It's a pick.
Thank you.
Well, the defense does an awesome
Thank
job
you.
with their backs against the wall in the red zone, coming away with an INT early. That could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Back to throw, it's Shuck. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Running back goes in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. Quarterback checking off. They're going to throw it again. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. The #1 job is to protect their quarterback, and they did not.
They did not. But my #1 job as a defensive lineman is to attack your quarterback and get him on the ground just like this, get in the sack, rattle this guy as much as you can, as many hits as possible on these quarterbacks.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Hurricanes line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the air. It's Shuck. Quickly complete. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position that can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Oh, he left him grabbing.
One of the things that makes this guy so dangerous is how good he is after the catch. If he's got any space around him, he's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Catch in the middle. It's Taylor. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
A nice job by the defense there, tearing the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Higgins. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown tie!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Shuck. Still looking, on the move. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
Yeah, I tell you what, a lot of times you roll your quarterback to the right or to the left, and in this case, the right. And you're trying to get him outside the pocket to buy him a little bit of time, get him off that spot, take some deep shots, and he missed, but it was a nice shot down the field.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. He's looking to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. And
let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. I'm just, bro. Oh my fucking God, bro. Oh my God. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my fucking God, bro.
It's exactly how you draw up a
Look at this shit.
That's how you want to finish
Come
it.
look at this shit, bro. Oh my fucking God.
On to attempt to try.
There's no way, bro. Bro, I done got that shit right, bro. Oh, you missed it, bro. Oh,
And it's up and
bro,
good.
I knew that shit was good, bro. Getting that count there, bro. Oh my God, bro. Let's fucking go, bro. Holy shit. I wish I could have clipped that. But I can go back. My shit should be working.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
Go back, and I get the ball back.
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Back to pass, it's Shuck. Flips it out to the back. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. Fires to the big fella. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On fourth down, trying to find his man. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on down.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Taylor. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
Well, that's a real good-looking throw. And I know at Alabama recently they've had a lot of different quarterbacks, and they've also had a lot of different guys calling the plays. But one thing that's never seemed to waver is how explosive the offense has been, and the big reason is because of the efficient play they've had consistently year in, year out at the quarterback position as well. They recruited extremely well. They coach these guys up. And this is a guy who loves football, loves the X's and O's.
It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Gets it out fast. Touchdown Crimson Tide. They take the lead with the 6.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is, and get into the end zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Wants to throw. It's Shuck. Escapes the sack. Going to try to get it himself. After 40, there he goes. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense.
Fantastic job of buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chest play. You saw on defense, a lot of people on the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it.
And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the 1st down. As they get the snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. He wants to throw. And he hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Canes want to pick up the tempo.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly. And
it's loose.
Bro, what was that?
Loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
No, bro, I don't fucking pick. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that?
Quick timeout in the defense here.
I called a timeout. Bro, what the fuck was that?
Everyone has the same.
Shit, bro. Holy shit.
Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
He wasn't even fucking fumble. He barely got touched.
And he got sacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, try it again on 2nd. And the pass falls incomplete. That's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. But now, time for a quarter.
Alabama 14, Miami.
That was some bullshit, bro. Whatever the fuck that was, bro, that was some bullshit.
Facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break.
That was some
Trying play action. Now improvising. Trying to do himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on way.
this is why 3rd down is so difficult for quarterbacks, because the defense substitutes with faster guys on the field. Got all their different exotic looks they've been game planning all week for. Some haven't seen on film yet. And it confuses your offense and confuses you. And you're out here trying to do something right to get the 1st down. Wasn't able to gain a lot there.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Coming after him. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
That's a good call. And I know the analytics world says go for it more often, but in your own territory, now you turn the football over to the other team. points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged.
Throws toward the end zone. This is picked off in the end zone, but the officials are saying he was out of bounds. Just an incomplete pass and a huge break for the offense.
Yeah, and I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Looking for a man. It's Shuck. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Bro, why did it take so long for
Picked off.
bro?
Got room on the return.
That is crazy.
The 40. The 30. He's at the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that is a back-breaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to make a play. But the defense came up big in a big moment.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just a crushing mistake on the penalty. Wipes out the touchdown, and now they'll have to try to get it together and score again. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Here we go. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Fuck.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Here comes the 2-point try.
Like, this dude is garbage, bro. And it's not, he might have better players, but he is ass. Like, completely garbage, bro. Like, this shit right here.
Got his man out of the backfield. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's golden. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck-it-up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with my blitz, understanding that everything's going to take a little bit more time to develop if they're going to take those deep shots.
Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. Looking to throw, it's Shuck. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. He'll set up to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Back to the air one more time. Makes the catch. He thought he might turn that into a score, but the defense able to wrestle it down short. They'll stop him at the 3. Looking to pass on second down. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
And that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. Just over a minute to go, and if they have a chance, they've got to come up with this onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. One possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with the gun.
Can anyone catch him? Inside the 10. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Man, it's go time for this defense, right? Like, it's go time. We got to commit more guys near the line of scrimmage. We have to get a stop. That clock is ticking. It is not our friend. We got to get the football back.
And they're able to get him on the ground.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
If he fuck up, then I win the
To
game.
throw, it's shot.
It is what it is, I guess.
Getting some heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Third down, they got to get it to Neptune. He'll have to launch a rocket. Fires it into traffic, and it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
What a great call on defense. Perfect coverage for what the offense had dialed up. They're able to get the pick, and now they set their offense up with an opportunity to drive the field and at least tie this one up.
He'll come out throwing on first down. He's taking the deep shot. He's got his man in the back of the end zone, but he was a little too far out of the back. It's incomplete. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. And I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to two very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
That's crazy. Yeah. I can't believe that. And I caught that last one, but I was out of bounds. I can't believe that shit. I'm gonna start doing that though. That fucking sucks for real. Like, that sucks. Throw up. I gotta get this up. Fuck it up. I have to win again. Definitely do not run the ball.
Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway.
All right, we'll see. See how this shit goes. See how this shit goes. Definitely not doing that.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's shut. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. What squad could eat more steak?
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And the Canes want to crank the tempo. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on 4th.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays.
I should have punted it.
I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down, long yardage situation on your own territory, and you want to go for it, and you fail, and you're surprised. You definitely shouldn't be surprised.
A good neighbor, State Farm is here.
But this is just the type of field position this offense wants.
Oh, yeah.
Got it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking for going for it in their own end. Last time it put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Looking to pass. It's Shuck. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Using his legs to buy some time. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
That shows a lot of poise and a lot of experience by that guy there. Not thinking to himself, hey, on 3rd and long, I'm going to have to throw and make a really good throw here to go get this first. Hey, if it's not there, you don't got to force the issue. You're a good enough athlete to go take off and get it yourself with your legs. Beautiful job.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. A sweet feet keeping the play alive. Pulls it in. It's Jordan. And he didn't squeeze it. It's loose. That is a serendipitous turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble. You just couldn't secure it.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. trying to pick up a first down. They'll try to run for it. And the Canes get enough to move the chains.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard. They picked up 2.
Great job up front. Great job by the back, knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field.
3:25.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. They'll throw it on first down. They're bringing heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Hurricanes want to move quickly.
Quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Like my running back and like my wide receivers run like when they finish running their route. It's like when they finish running their route,
it's
they
shot.
don't do what they
Pressure coming.
supposed to do.
The throw.
I'm
Then the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that third and short.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. Looking left.
Oh my God, bro,
Intercepted.
Jesus Christ.
Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Like, damn.
Big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Browning. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Quick handoff. Moves it forward just a bit, a pickup of 1 to the 35. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback. Stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. After the run, now to throw. How about that catch and toe tap to get the first down?
How many first downs is that, guys, on this drive? This defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Caught over the middle. It's Browning. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Using his legs, it's Browning. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to get locked into the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
And he gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Oh, that's a play you just love to have back. It's 3rd and 1. You're trying to take a shot. You're trying to take advantage of man coverage. You've got to give your quarterback more time to get that ball out.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board.
Piss me off. Let's just go.
Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further. The Canes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all. Came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season.
And he's almost to that first down marker there. Saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the running game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off of the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Browning. Still running at the 40. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Yeah, that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Pocket starts to collapse. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Garbers. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do you do? You set up 4th and long. You're ready to get the ball back. Go get some water and something.
After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Still on his feet at the 45. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down.
Just a great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line. Sneaky with them. What do they do? Make it look like pass, sneak in the run, catch you off guard. Great play call by the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. He's got his man. Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Canes in the hurry-up. Quarterback checking the play. Back to pass, it's Shuck. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And he's got it inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Miami!
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. His passing game getting in the rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down here for the offense. They'll try the run. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Texas A&M 13, Miami 7.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Off the play fake. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped.
And as a defense, that's what happens if you don't get pressure on the quarterback. It doesn't matter how good your secondary is. If the quarterback has all day to throw, somebody's eventually going to get open, and they're going to hit those big plays. So defensively now moving forward, you have got to do a better job getting home to the QB.
He's brought down solid. Pick up a little bit short of the first down.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. One more yard on this second down might just put an exclamation point on this one. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Line gets set, first down. Rides to the back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. Takes the handoff, it's Browning. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. The give to the back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, it's good.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They're starting to feel a little desperation here, David. They just can't press yet.
Hey, it's go time. We got to put some drives together, down multiple possessions, Jesse. We don't have any time to waste.
Yeah, so at this point of the game, your best players have to touch the football. You've got to dial up plays, getting your biggest playmakers involved now if you're going to win this game.
The play action fake. Floating away. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. This type of dominant defense, a performance that would make the likes of Dat Wynn and Quentin Coriat proud.
And it's NIL money spent well. I think this recruiting you see every year, they're getting dudes up front, big hosses that everybody wants, but they've been going to the Aggies, and that's why they've built.
Looking for a deep man. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the pass, or I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. What a snag by the defense. Got some room to run. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football. Getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
And the quarterback takes the snap and kneels down. You're going to hear guys after this game say, you got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, it just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another...
Just for right now. You're frozen.